Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode. In this one, I'm going to be talking about how to use the invest side on Trading 212, something I have covered on the CFD side in previous topics and previous episodes, and obviously I've covered both of them in a less detailed approach in a previous episode as well. So if you want to check out any of those videos, you can see them in the playlist. They will be in the Stock Market Explained playlist, but yeah, I'm going to go over how to buy your first stocks with Invest, and what it all means and how it works. Absolute beginner's guide here, so if you don't know what's going on with this side, or if you just don't know what's going on with the app in general, I tend to cover things on it all the time, so please do subscribe, because there's many videos on the playlist about it, so I hope you'll enjoy them. Anyway, I'm going to start covering it right now. So, invest is where you go and simply buy stocks. You buy the physical stock itself and then profit from the profits that that company makes from the increase that the stock makes. So you actually own a physical piece of stock, whether that's a small percentage in the 0.1% or a 0 point percentage in general, or a full stock. So this means that you buy the stock for the full price. So for example, Apple is okay, well, let's just say Tesla's 1600 today. I'm just going to go and find the example. Yeah, Tesla's about 1600 today. We are buying it for that price. We can only buy one for that price. On the CFD, perhaps we could buy a few for that price, but that comes with more risk. I talked about that in a different video. But yeah, you can see here. So you buy everything with the price it costs. So to simply buy a stock, I'm going to cover this bit first. You need to make sure the market is open. However, if the market is not open, you can put in an order to buy the stock when the market does open at certain prices and whatnot. But yeah, so to buy your first stock, you simply press buy. And of course, I have the sell option for already owning these stocks, so I could sell the ones I already have, but we press buy. And of course, I can't really buy many more of these shares because I've got a maximum percentage filled up, but you can go all the way up to your amount that you want to buy. Obviously, on the bottom, it shows you how much it costs as well, and it will show you how much money you need in your account. So other things that we have, number of shares which you can purchase, shows you how much that's going to cost. Other things are, we can set prices which you would like to make an order. So if the price drops to a certain point, you would like to purchase. And of course, the maximum price that you're willing to pay is a similar thing. Stop limit is setting a price reminder so that when it does go above the price, you limit the order. So there we go. That's basically the fundamentals of how you purchase your first stock. So that's the absolute basics of how you do it. Other things when you're looking at this side, it's got some really cool features. It shows you who the company's CEO is, gives you some more details about the company. Obviously, it's not full fundamental, but it does show you some of the basics of what you might need to know. Also shows you things like financial statements and performance, balance sheets, etc., cash flows and histories of the stock, I do believe. Oh no, this is histories of when you've bought. Anyway, so other instrument details here that you can see if you're willing to go into that, depending on what country you're in, that could be very, very useful. But once you have purchased some stocks, you will see this side here, it shows you the portfolio. So portfolio is simply how much money you have in your account. And basically we've got two sides to this now. Below we have the amount that we initially invested, and you can see that, and then we can see the return. This will obviously either be in green or red. Green profit, red loss. And this will be shown in a percentage here on the side as well. So we can see a clear percentage layout, and we can go along to the 1 year, 1 month, 3 month, and basically periods like that. We can go and have a look how the stocks have been performing and how our picks have been going. So if we've purchased multiple stocks, we can go here and we can see all of our different investments here, and we can see which ones are making a profit because they will be green, and it also shows you a percentage of what profit they are making, so you can see which investments are really paying off well and which ones aren't doing so well perhaps. So other things to look at, if we go right down to the bottom, we can see the diversification of our portfolio. So the colours here are represented quite nicely. It looks very cool, but it shows you how much of certain stocks you own. So for example, the larger the percentage of, or the larger the segment, based on colour, obviously colour code and the key below showing you which one is which stock. But yeah, the larger the segment, it just shows you the more you have in that particular stock over other ones. And of course we can see the total investments, so that's the total amount of different stocks which you own, and that is shown in the investments below. So that's the basics of it. That just shows you where the profits are coming from, and we can see here if you can't find which color it is, you can simply just press on it and it will show you right there. So yeah, this is basically just how to look at your investments and how they are doing. So if we go down to this top, you can see the free funds, that's money that has not been invested, and the portfolio, obviously money which has been invested or money which is invested and profit has come out of it, and that comes up to the total in the middle. That is the account value currently, and of course this will be fluctuating whilst the markets are open because the prices will be changing of the stocks all the time. So if you don't want to purchase a stock that's on the homepage and you want to purchase some other stocks, we can just go here to stocks and ETFs. This is in the search bar, and there's over 3,000 stocks, I believe, to look for. So there we go, 3,018 and 84 plus ETFs. Oh, okay, hundreds of ETFs actually. 300 there. It just depends which one you want to look for, of course. But yes, there's loads of things that you can invest in. Stocks over here as well. Most popular, so you can maybe catch a wave on something. High volatility, low volatility, all different things which you might want to basically look at. If you're not looking too far into the stock, you should always look quite far into it. But if you're not looking too far into it and you just want a quick risky trade, perhaps this could be good to look for. Anyway, it just gives you some basic information. So on the other side, when we go right along to the last side of this, we have the if we have a quick look, we have the basically page where it shows us all different kinds of things. Now, the coolest thing on this page, in my opinion, is actually the economic calendar, and this shows you all of the upcoming stocks and things like that. So all the upcoming things which will affect stock prices, I was just trying to say, and it shows you what the prediction is, what the actual was, and of course what the forecast is. So forecast is a prediction, the previous is the one that came before, of course, and the actual is the one that actually came out. So if it's better than average, usually that means stocks can increase, but this depends on what is being announced. This is usually with US events, but I just find it very cool how we can go along and see all different things which are scheduled to happen. Obviously, it doesn't go too far into the future, but you should be able to see at least a day into the future on yours. But yeah, other things to look for, we can see reports. If we go to history, I think, is it history? I'll just have a look for where reports are. Might be in settings, or is it on just on the other side? Perhaps it is. That might make some sense as well. Okay, I think that might be on the other side. But we do have price alerts. This is basically warning us of when certain price points which we want to buy in at are arising and they're coming up. So I find that one cool as well. Very nice feature to have. But yeah, the main page, we can see all different things. It's divided quite nicely into things like stocks, ETFs, top winners, top losers, UK stocks, US stocks, all different ones, new trading 212, ETFs, upcoming earners, so on and so forth. Hundreds of different ones you can see. I'm just going to scroll through them, and these are clearly just the most popular ones which are on the main page. Like I said, over 3,000 stocks. They can't all be on the main page, but a lot of stocks actually are. So yeah, and you can basically also customize a watch list. So you can move things up and down, the stocks which you are interested in seeing about and things that you want to learn about, and basically have close to your homepage so that you can check on them at a quick notice. So like I said, you can move them up and down. Very cool thing to do, very cool feature to have as well. Very nice that they implemented that one. It works very nicely. I'm not sure if you can do this one with the other side, so that's something to bear in mind. It's only with the watch list page, so bear that one in mind. But yeah, quite a lot of cool features in this account on the invest side. Obviously quite a lot more cool features on the CFD as well. I've talked about that one in a different video. I will have carded it in and probably putting it at the end as well. But yeah, it's just been very, very cool, this app. I do like a lot of the features which they have implemented. It just makes it very cool whilst you're investing, very nice and easy to understand. So obviously you can see it's not the most complicated or complex investment app, but it is very nice for what it does. It does a good job. I enjoy it. And I'm not saying whether it's a good app or not, because I have also made a review on it. So if you want to just go into the channel and check out that review, I would appreciate it massively. Please do leave a like on that one as well. And of course, I will be back tomorrow with a brand new episode. So tomorrow I'm thinking of covering something different, like Wall Street bets again. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. So if you did manage to enjoy this video, please do us all a favour, well, at least me a favour, by checking out some of the other videos on the channel and also clicking on any of the cards which have been on screen so far. So I'm going to put some cards on screen right now, some playlists. There should be a playlist on the top right and a playlist on the top left, or the bottom right and the bottom left, one in the middle. And if you click on the channel logo, you get to subscribe. So yeah, I'm just going to put that in right now, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Goodbye.